Hey, I'm Kaylee King. I'd like to welcome you to the Del Mar National Horse Show on Show Jumping Unplugged TV.
All right, we have celebrity mistress of ceremonies this evening, and without further ado, may I introduce Miss Oh Derek. How many people here in the audience tonight love horses? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's why we're here tonight. That's the theme of tonight's program, why we love horses.
Let's get on with the show. I declare this show a 10.
One of the youngest members on our team, Mrs. Nikki Phillips, with the parallel fender drag. Let's get agile as Brandy Phillips shows you the around the horn call. Now watch. As she spins around that special designed horn on that grip riding saddle. She'll spin around and in with a shoulder spin. Here comes Nikki with a condy-driven drag. You think you're strong? Look at this. Shroud layout. Recess for one. Don't blink because you'll miss this. Split the mix. As Brandy hits the ground, if you missed it on this time, we're going to show you on the other. You want to see it one more time? Yes! Here comes Nikki with one of the most dangerous tricks in trick riding, called the suicide drag. Watch as she drives the ground just inches away from the thundering hoof of that horse. Let's get to the back of the horse. SS Troopers to reverse troopers. In time with the horse and in step under the intricate training that has been in place since 1957 in the foundry of Brianna Ranch International. Now, get your cameras out and watch the corner. Here's Brandy with a full fender drag, looking good. Here comes Risa. Oh yes, the back bend, boys. Look at this one. Now you know why she is a state champion gymnast. They are the Brianna Ranch Cowboy Girls.
House that Kaylee built, and you have been winning here for years now. Last 3 seasons that we've been out with you, and today you did the hack trick for us. You repeated history once again, and I really rose to the occasion. You've been battling some health issues getting here, and God knows it's flu season, so we've all been trying to figure that out. Tell us a little bit about what it's like to be Kaylee and your win today.
You know, first of all, I'm just really blessed. My parents, my grandparents, they're all so supportive. My horse is obviously supportive. She's my teammate, and I don't look at her just as a horse. She's not just a number. She is one of my best friends. I know it probably sounds a little weird, but what is it like to be me? I'm a college student. I work full-time, and I show as much as I can, and yeah, that's
really good. Now, you're 3 generations of equestrian.
right
in your family. Now that's got to be incredible to sit down at the dinner table and look around, and they've all shown here. Your whole family is shown here. So what's that like?
You know, it's tradition. I love it. It's like coming home. Del Mar is one of the best shows around, and like I said, it's just like coming home. And you know, there's so much history here in Del Mar in general, and then in my family there's so much history. So it's great to. I hear my grandma, you know, talk about when she showed here when she was 13, the stock horse, and you know, before the reining was called stock, or before the stock horse was called reining, and you know, it's just funny to hear like all the funny stories and you know the horses that they've been through, and you know, each horse has their certain story, so it's really cool.
Unbelievable. So what is on the horizon for you? Do you have Olympic dreams?
I always have Olympic dreams. I think that would be awesome. Right now I'm looking to get qualified for the World Championships, which is in November, for the quarter horse. And that's our goal right now, but always Olympic dreams are on my horizon.
All right, all right. Well, reining is an Olympic sport, you know,
Right.
and London 2012 is coming up. That's a big, big deal. Could it be Rio 2016 for you?
You know what, with the wheels, anything's possible. You know, it's just time, money, and, you know, a great horse. And, you know, maybe I can get that one day. Hey, I'm Kaylee King, and you're watching the Del Mar National Horse Show on Show Jumping Unplugged TV. We just wrapped up the Western Week, and now we're going into the dressage, and following is the show jumping. Stay tuned.
Who's ready for some rock and roll in here tonight? Let's hear some stuff!
With always from the Legolas 92.
All right, tell us a little bit about tonight and what it means, the road to London 2012 and beyond.
For me, I've been on Stefan's tail the whole time. He's been winning everything. So this night was really good for me because I edged myself a little closer. So I feel really good about the night.
And what do you have to say about that, Stefan?
You know, just very, very excited to, you know, to ride here in Del Mar again with such a huge crowd. And, you know, Günther and I have been in this arena for so many years. I think it's almost 20 years now. And that we still do it and still going neck on neck. It's just a blast. And it's pure competition in there, but pure friendship out here.
great. True competitors. Now, what's the road now to London 2012 for you two?
Same for us. We're leaving for Gladstone June 2nd and have the trials there the first 2 weekends in June. And then we know if we're going or not.
Oh, wow. Stefan?
Yeah, the plan would be from there. If we make it on the team, then the team leaves on July 9th for England. Then we have a training camp in England if everything works out. And August 1st is the big day. That's it. Going down center line, going for the gold.
Here at the Del Mar National at the $50,000 Surfside Grand Prix. He is Michael Endicott, Grand Prix rider extraordinaire. I'm Paul Peterson. We're calling the action tonight, and there is excitement. There is action tonight. I have never been so excited about a 5-horse jump off with the ultimate speed demon going last.
Well, with Rich at the tail end, with a bunch of speed demons in front, Rich to finish it up.
Yeah.
With the cleanup position. It should be amazing. I think everyone knows also that Rich is coming up on the tail end, and they are already riding to beat Rich, in my opinion. Every rider is thinking they have to outrun Rich Fellers.
Runs a great show jumping barn just down the road from here.
That's right, Pegasus Show Stable Inc., Rancho Santa Fe, California.
There you go. Been in business for what, about the last 25 years?
25 years here.
Yep.
That's right.
I remember.
Started off here with Bernie Traurig, Bernie and Christine Traurig.
I love that.
My mentors.
Back in the day.
Back in the late 80s, it was great. 80s were great.
All right, well, speaking of being fast, being furious, it's Flexible and Rich Fellers doing what they do best, and that is rocking the house as we're set for the windup. And we're on course.
Already Rich broke the timers faster and did 7 strides to the wall, so I'd say he has 2 steps on her already. We'll come down to leaving up the jumps now, because he's already probably beat her. If he matches her here, which he has, and matches her here, he should have her.
And it's the gallop home. Let's go to the time.
Like nothing, piece of cake, piece of cake. Beautifully done. I think he should have her. And he does.
Winner! Yes, you can hear Max von Zimmerman doing what he does best, and that's calling the win.
And he beat her in the first 2 jumps. He crossed the start markers quicker, and he left 1 stride out to the wall, and he had her right off the bat. And then all he had to do was match her from there and don't do anything else risky. A veteran all the way. And Rich is so hot right now.
Wow.
It'll be tough to beat him tomorrow night. I wouldn't doubt if he won back-to-back wins this week.
I think Rich right here, I'm going to steal your line. He raised the roof and turned up the heat tonight. Right here at Del Mar. Rich Fellers winning tonight's class. There it is.
What can I say? What can I say? It's a great horse. It's a great horse, and he's in top form. He's in the zone, the roof-raising zone.
He is, and we're going to talk a little bit about your horse, because I don't know if people out there can really see. He's small and he's compact. He's only 16 hands, and by show jumping standards, that's very small. But he's got wings.
You know, Hickstead was about the same size, and he did all right. So it doesn't bother me, and I don't think it bothers him.
I don't think he knows.
No, I don't think so.
And he lived up to his name tonight. I'll tell you, Flexible.
Oh yeah, that's kind of his style. I mean, when we bought him, he had a similar name spelled differently, and we just made it simple and made it flexible, and he's really turned out to jump like his name.
He has. So we're going to go back just a little bit, because I want to talk with this guy about winning the World Cup finals. How exciting. He went up against the best in the world in our sport, and he was #1, took it all the way. How was that?
That was a new level of excitement for me.
New level of high.
Yeah, it was a new high. I mean, I'm 52 years old, and I kind of figured I'd seen all the excitement I'd see, but that was really special.
Wow. So going into those finals, you were leading pretty much the whole way. Paul and I were following you because we were so excited. At Big Friday, middle of the triple down.
Yeah, that was a funny triple. It was really deceptive, and I think about 80% of the class had it down. In fact, Steve Gerdat, who ended up second there in the jump-off, I think that was his only rail of the week as well. But that's, in a way, that's Flexible is such a careful horse, and that rail just reminded him, no Dutch.
I'm telling you. So Olympic sights for you, huh?
I think that's the next step. Yeah. I mean, that's where we're going.
You have I know you've competed on Pan American Games in the, I remember 90, help me out here. 91, but no Olympics yet for you, huh?
I've just, I've never really had the right horse at the right
time
in its career. I've had some really good horses over the years, but it just hasn't come together timing-wise.
So what is next in that, in preparing for the Olympics as far as trials, and what's the next step in that process?
Tomorrow night, right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so that means that you're going to have to tune right back in, right here, right now, SJUTV. And again, Rich Feller's winning tonight's $50,000 Surfside Grand Prix tomorrow night at 6:45 p.m. right here, right now, with myself, Tamara, and Paul and the crew, and the very, very cool Del Mar National Horse Show. We're so excited, and I believe we've got a visitor to talk a little bit more about this Del Mar experience, Mr. Tim Fennell. So up to you guys in the booth.
Thank you, Tamara. What a night it's been. The new footing, the new roof. I am sitting with the man who is responsible, or in part responsible, for bringing huge equestrian sport and great triumphs like Rich Feller's. Mr. Tim Fennell is with us tonight. He is the CEO of the 22nd DAA and our #1 man in equestrian sport in Southern California. Tim, welcome.
Well, thank you. I appreciate all those kind comments, but we have a great team here with Kenny Baker and our equestrian staff. We've got a great board of directors. Russ Penniman, our chairman of our board, who is a former rider himself. So a lot of equestrian folks here, so this is a great event for us. We love it.
And could it worked out any better tonight? It was a fight to the finish. You had a 5-horse jump off. You had fast, and faster. And then you had the World Cup Finals champion who flew all the way in for your show.
It was exciting. It's probably one of the best Grand Prix I've seen in a while. Only second till tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night. You've got to be here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. It's going to be, I think it's going to be the best ever. I really believe that.
In the $100,000 Hermes.
Hermes Grand Prix of Del Mar. Yeah.
Now that's got to be very exciting for you to have such a huge sponsor come on board with you guys and really just go with you down that road as you're really just taking equestrianism in Southern California to the next level.
Well, the reality of it is, without our sponsors' support, a lot of the things that we do here, we probably couldn't do. You know, with the roof over the arena, the new footing, the video board, and some of the other improvements that we've done. So a big, thank you to all of our sponsors. Really appreciate it.
That's Tim Fennell, the 22nd DAA. He is the #1 man here. You'll be seeing him back tomorrow night as we reconvene at 6:45 p.m. to do this one more time, and for twice the money that we had up tonight. It's $100,000.
It's a nice event. And we do have a few tickets left. I got to point that out. Not many, but a few.
And that's DelmarNational.com.
That is correct.
DelmarNational.com. Go there right now. Don't waste time. Get your tickets. Come on down here. It's one thing to watch it live wherever you're watching it tonight, and welcome and thank you. But come on down and experience the ambiance, experience the journey here at the Del Mar National that we've been on. I started here in '92 with the World Cup Finals and been here ever since. And I can't thank you enough.
Well, I appreciate all your help, and I appreciate everybody out there that's watching. Come on down.
All right, that's Tim Fennell, Paul Peterson. We're wrapping it up.
California, it's the Hermes $100,000 Grand Prix being presented by Intuit. What a night it is as we're turning it up and getting ready to set this place on fire. It is a sold-out house tonight. We've got about 4,200 people in attendance. We've got about 700 horses on the showgrounds here in Del Mar. It's been a banner week. After this, they go across the street to the Del Mar Horse Park as they get ready for Ranch and Coast. And there from there out, they kind of find their own way across into summer. So
Rich has the luxury of just taking it a little bit easier, a little wider here, and just make a clear round. But the risk is, of course, if his horse makes a mistake accidentally, he's way behind the pace. We'll see how Rich plays it. But I think Rich will be, knowing Rich will go fairly quick.
Is this the hat trick? Back to back, could it be?
I don't know. I think somebody predicted that last night.
I think somebody did. And if you tuned in, logged on to SJUTV.com, you know that. So pretty interesting stuff here as we go forward into sport. Rich on course now. Here's the windup. He's on his way. SDfair.com. In the house?
Oh,
Little bobble, little
anything
adjustment.
like that horse makes a little funny step. If he had to jump down early on, it sure would make it interesting.
Inside Lauren's tracks.
I think even if you had one down, he's probably as quicker than her anyhow. Oh, there you have it. There we go.
Now
this
we got a horse race.
Interesting.
It's a horse race.
He was pretty risky, that orange Hermes Vertical. I would have thought that.
They call it a winner,
He
Matt.
got it anyway. He's so fast. He's so fast. He wasn't going to leave it to chance.
Unbelievable. 39.76.
so
That is a full 2 seconds faster than Lauren's 41 and change.
He's just so fast. Naturally, he's fast. The second round is barely just an extension of his first round.
That is so poetic. I love that. Tupac Shakur couldn't have said it better. Michael Endicott in the house doing the job tonight, helping us understand all things that are Grand Prix, show jumping, and USCF selection trials. Rich Fellers now going to the top of the class. You can see Rich's dad. He's in the stands there. Russell Penniman. He is giving a big salute to our armed forces. A great night in sport here in Del Mar. Now, could it have worked out any better?
I think it worked out the way it was meant to work out, and you know, historically, most of these teams have generally picked themselves. You know, throughout the trials, throughout the events following the trials, the cream of the crop generally stays, and the few that are up there fall off, and then generally the team picks itself.
Unbelievable, unbelievable.
You know, it shows true to form tonight. Rich was great. Wow. Lawrence horse jumped great. Lucy got a little unlucky, but her horse was fussy first jump down.
Right.
Sarah's Coulter's horse jumped great, so I'd say those top four horse rider combinations, the horses all jumped very, very well.
Very, very good. And it's always tough to show underneath the lights here at Del Mar, and with a big crowd, full house tonight. Complete opposite, you know, from last night. We were quite sold out. Tonight we are standing room only, traditional Del Mar. And then the event that happens after this, the autograph signing, is incredible, and the party's on because the band's here, of course.
Party's on.
And
party's on.
We'll be talking to Rich Fellers next week. We're going to get the whole story from World Cup to here, and this incredible streak of luck. I mean, when you're burning that hot, I mean...
Jimmy Williams used to say, luck is as good as skill as long as it lasts. But Rich has the skill.
I am loving that. Michael Endicott with the words to live by on SJUTV.com, and the $100,000 Hermes Grand Prix being presented by Intuit. An unbelievable night in sport, as history actually just kind of, you know, really repeated itself in a very unique kind of way.
Well, we'll see. You know, it's generally changing of the guards. You know, one rider, horse rider combination's odd, and they fall off. The next one gets odd. Rich right now is on fire. You know, undoubtedly from the World Cup Finals win.
So what is his plan from here, do you think?
Well, that I don't know. That I know. That's something he'll probably will have to discuss with the chef de quai.
Yeah, right.
And have a team plan, what they would like to see him do in order to remain or become an actual team member.
And now, how close is he? I mean, these are 3 huge wins that he just got. How close is he as being named to the team? Or do you get named to the team? Or is it just kind of one of those things where they send you a blank envelope and they go, here you go?
Yeah, they will make an announcement. They will know before anyone else that they will be named to the team. But that will be at some juncture later on in the summer.
In the next month? Or
end of June, end of July, maybe end of June, early July. I'm not sure. I'm not really privy to when they're going to do the cutoff, and this is the team. It's going to be named on this date. But
and is it up to those 4 guys, the selectors that are here, that have been watching? Do they sit and they go in a room and close the doors?
Well, they'll be in a conference call because they're likely to be in 4 different parts of the world at the time. So it's always some sort of a conference call situation, and they will get together because there will be different selectors viewing different events and overseeing, and they'll be talking to each other and taking notes. I guarantee you in the morning, the West Coast selectors that are here will be speaking with the chef de quai and the East Coast selectors tomorrow, and they'll be filling them in.
Right.
And then it's vice versa. When the East Coasters are doing their trials, the East Coast selectors will be checking in with the West Coast selectors and keep everybody up to date.
All right, well, it's one of those things that I had to know. We're going to go back out center ring. Michael Endicott, thank you so much for joining us tonight and making our world go round. You being so gracious with your time and your insights into show jumping. As we go center ring now with Dale Harvey, Russell Penniman, and a host of dignitaries that are going to be presenting tonight this grand award. Rich Fellers decisively winning Del Mar. Del Mar, this is the house that Rich built. I think we can safely say that. Back-to-back wins tonight. Unbelievable timing. And, I mean, does it get any hotter, Michael?
No, if you win back-to-back, 50 and 100 back-to-back, 2 nights in a row coming out of the World Cup Finals win, I don't know if Rich is going to come down at all. He won't need the airplane to get home.
Exactly.
He's flying. He's flying already.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you soon. We'll have you back and come in and chat with us and tell us a little bit more about the future and as we get closer to the Olympics and how things are kind of disseminating from the top down.
They'll be starting to take some mold later this month for sure.
There you go. All right. That's Michael Endicott. He's checking out. And we're just going to await the awards ceremony tonight. You can see everybody so excited to be here. We'll be right back in just a few short minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined on the red carpet here by our Air Maze of Paris representative Lauren Davis, West Coast Equestrian Specialist, our Intuit representatives Signe Osby and Darren Maurer, Senior Vice President of Intuit, of course our horse show chairman, Mr. Russ Penniman, and his wife Carol, Tim Fennell, CEO and General Manager of the 22nd DAA, Dale Harvey, our Hunter Jumper Division Manager. And ladies and gentlemen, this time we'd ask you to please all rise as we honor our champion here with the playing of the American National Anthem. As is tradition in all of the big classes, ladies and gentlemen, once again rise and let's honor Rich Fellers and Flexible.
All right, we've got Rich Fellers coming your way. You just saw the most epic award ceremony of the century right here on the West Coast. We broke the spell, 25 years. Now we're back and we've got the best shot of having another Olympic team member. This could be the Cinderella story for all of us out on the West Coast. This is breaking news. If you don't know, we've got Rich Fellers in the house. Back-to-back wins. This really connecting the dots. All 3 wins. We've got World Cup Finals. Last night, the $50,000 Surfside Grand Prix, and then tonight the decisive Hermes $100,000 Grand Prix, delivering a decisive victory. Let's go now to Tamara and Rich Fellers.
Congratulations, Rich. Yay.
Thank you. Thanks. That was a great class. Super competition.
Okay, so how unreal does this feel? I mean, is it?
It's a little bit unreal. I mean, I've been on streaks before, but this is definitely one of the best in my life.
Wow. Okay, so let's go back to that jump off. So talk to me a little bit, take me through that. So you were doing so well.
Yeah, you know, there's 2 strategies, obviously, in that type of situation. When you're the second of 2 horses to go and the first one has a rail down, you can say, well, I'll go slow and just try to jump a clear and win the thing. The other strategy is what I did, go as fast or a little faster, and you can have a rail and still win it. So I chose the second one.
And I'm so glad you did.
Yeah, I mean, they were big jumps. They were really big jumps, and you know, the horses are all a little tired. They jumped hard last night, and you know, I could have went slow and had one down, and so I just felt like that was the best option.
I think that was experience playing its hand. Oh, I have to tell you the funniest thing. So the crew and I voted you best hair of the night, and over me. So that was something.
Well, it's probably the gray coloring I use. Yes.
All right, I love you, and well done.
Thanks.
Well done.
Thanks so much.
Yeah. All right, this is Tamara with our winner tonight, Rich Fellers, signing off from the $100,000 Hermes Grand Prix of Del Mar.
of this. We want to thank everybody here, 22nd DAA, Kenny Baker, Tim Fennell, Russell Penniman. Thank you guys for making this the best place in the world for Grand Prix sport. What a night it's been. I'm Paul Peterson for SJUTV.com, the Del Mar National, and I'm signing off, and I'm out.